Saturday, June 12th. Florida Fish 100 here. Finally looking at it, the 175-gallon rimless African cichlid tank. This was the project tank from basically 9 months ago. I had a number of issues with it that set me back time and time again, but we stuck with it, and here it is. I was going back and forth with the size of the tank between a 170 and a 180 and finally figured out exactly what it was. It's a 175-gallon tank. It is now a rimless tank. I think this was an antique tank. This was a custom-made tank, probably made 30, maybe 40 years ago, and it's just been passed on to person. I think originally it was set up as a saltwater tank, and so who knows? I'm trying to find out some history on it, but the last person that gave it to me was unable to fix the tank, and I can see why. I mean, it was just dreadfully damaged. That left side there was completely separated from the front of the glass, and no matter what they did, they just couldn't stop it from leaking. I think I've arrested that, so I think we're good. Finally put all the water in it. Got the 175 gallons in. I've got the green banding in it, and of course I got the aquascape. Let's take a look at it. As you probably know from previous videos, I went with a combination of scapes. I've got some lace rock in here. I got a ponytail palm. I got a couple of plastic plants. And what I have mostly is coral. This was at one time live coral, and I decided to, it grew horizontal, but I put it vertical because of the depth of the tank. The tank itself is 31 inches deep. It is extremely difficult to maintain because it's that deep. If I get something on the bottom and I need it, I need to get a stick or something because I'm not going to get it with my hands. My arms are not that long. Everything with this tank is on a step ladder. It is on a steel stand that we've talked about in the past. Kind of hard for you to see it. Let me see if I can put this light on. There we go. That's the steel stand. I'm going to dress up the bottom, maybe put some books in there and maybe some knickknacks and stuff, but it's on a steel stand. This steel stand supported two 120s, top and bottom, from what I understand, and it fit this 175 perfectly. It's a 6 feet tank, of course, by 18 inches, and it's 31 inches deep, or in height, I should say, and that makes it 175 gallons. I've got 400 gallons of filtration on the tank. I've got 3 canisters on it, and I've got 1 submersible, and I've got quite a bit of agitation going on. I've got air stones with lights on it. Right now I only have one of my LEDs on white. The others are on blue because it's kind of bleached out on the video. I don't know why, but it gets kind of bleached out. I'm trying to cycle the tank at this point, so just want to check it. Fully operational today. I'm going to keep the water in it all day and see where it goes. I'm looking for it to spring any leaks or have any issues. Everything seems to be working fairly well. A couple of the filters are leaking, but that's I'll get to that. But everything else, particularly this left side, is good. Now I had fixed it prior, but it had a gap, and the plate glass was moving a little bit, and I don't think it would have collapsed, but I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't snug. So I snugged it up after I took the Euro brace off. Had to cut the Euro brace off, put it back on. It was a royal pain. I don't know if I would recommend doing what I did with this tank. It was a lot of work, obviously some expense with the glass work that I had to do and the silicone and so forth. But now that it's done after 9 months, I'm glad it's done. Can't wait for the fish to go in. This one's going to house my Victorian cichlids. They're going to look good against that white background. I know everybody's got a different sort of theme in their scape, and of course a lot of people like the rock background on their tank, but I really just wanted to go natural with this one. Most everything in the tank is natural except for a couple of plastic plants. So anyway, got a blue background on the back, which I thought really made it pop, and my 150's got the black, so this gives it a different look. So anyway, I appreciate it. It's only a 5-minute video this time. Florida Fish 100, the tank project complete, part 13. Care to share, like, or comment on the video? Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Florida Fish 100, over and out.